Speedrunning Minecraft is not easy. Even if you get the most simple and linear seed of all time, things can just go poorly. And that's what happened the other day over on my Twitch channel. What should have been a super clean 20-minute time turned into an absolute disaster. Just let me do this, please. Wait, is it even a 2i? It's not even a 2i. I hate this game. Dude. Why 4? Yeah, this is supposed to happen. Uh-huh. Yup. That's completely normal. With that being said, let's take a look at the run and see what went so horribly wrong, and then we'll do a full rerun of the seed to see just how fast we can speedrun this world. All right, bye-bye. Temple? Temple. I like temples. I enjoy Temple Run. Temple Run's a good game. Lava? No iron? I mean, there's iron there that can blow up, but... there we go. Tree? Oh, there's a rune portal over there. Cactus. Cactus, cactus. Nothing too... Ooh, tree right next to the gravel so I can get flint and wood. That's actually really fun. I got 8 out of that. Oh my god. Okay, let me see what's in this. There's lava up there. Look, there's a burning tree. I see a pig over there. I didn't need to cook up all of this, but it's okay. I'm just gonna do this. You are not here. The seed's not that crazy. I can get this block now. Honestly, I don't even know if this is the right play to grab this, because it's just a time loss, but you know what? I also have to get up this mountain, so that's cool. This isn't PB pace, but it's second sub 20. This is a really slow bastion. I messed this up. Oh my gosh, I just got a crazy trade right at the end. 19 obsidian, give me one more. Damn. I need one more. This has to have 1 obsidian in it. Please, 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 please. Thank you. It's not sub 17 pace, but it's good. It's very good pace. Fire res. This is fine, like right here, right? Oh, ignore that. Oh, hi, Mushroom Island. It was never really PB pace. Yeah, Bastion was in like a really awkward spot, and the pigs were being annoying. I need a 1-eye. Damn. This is why you grab 8 rods. I get hit by the zombie. Dude. Dude has like 18. Dude. Minus literally 15 seconds to zombies. I could totally miss here, by the way, but I'm like pretty confident this is where it is. Damn, I missed. Oh well. I had like a very decent idea of where it might have been. What? It's back more? Dude! Leave me alone! Dude, leave me alone! It's not even in this cave. And I'm out of food. Like, that's crazy. Oh my god. Like, where is it? What direction? That way. Okay, cool. It's right here. It literally has to be. I don't know how I missed this stronghold. Like, it must have just been in the most, like, awkward spot. Is it this chunk? This is where I dug down, wasn't it? Didn't I go in here, like, literally 2 minutes ago? Like, what happened? I dug down over here. It literally has to be at, like, Y10. There has to be bedrock in this stronghold. Look, it's at Y11. Thanks. Excuse me. Just let me do this, please. Wait, is it even a 2i? It's not even a 2i. I hate this game. I'm gonna have a hissy fit. It's gonna happen. I'm angry. Dude, like, All right, so let me show you what we're going to be working with here. As you can see, it took me 19 tries to get a decent time that I thought was good. Here's the seed. We're just going to load in, and we're going to go on just easy and creative. Just so we can look around, I'm going to show you the route that we're going to be doing for this rerun of this seed. All right, so as you saw in the run, we're going to be spawning right around here, right outside this desert. And there is a temple right here. The only problem with this temple is the chest. They don't have any iron in them. There's no iron, nothing of use. The only thing we're really using is the string and the golden apple just to get a little bit of regen. But we are going to be blowing up this area because there is a bunch of iron down here. We can get this iron, and we also get the cobblestone so we can make a furnace. So that's what we're going to be doing to get our iron. And then we are going to be heading straight over this way, so we can blow up this gravel right next to this tree, because I can show you. I think this works. I can show you is if you blow up the TNT right here, you get a bunch of the tree, and you get your flint. So that's a really, really perfect spot to blow up TNT, because you just get everything you need. I'm also going to be grabbing this gold block right here, because trust me, I don't know if you saw that bastion, but you don't want to go in there without golden armor. So we're going to be grabbing that helmet just to make sure. Also, just noticed that if you dig into the wall here, there is another golden apple and a piece of iron. I don't think that's worth it, because you have to, like, dig a few blocks in. But we're not going to be doing that. That's not really worth getting. We're also going to be going over here to get food. It spawns about 4 pigs, but sometimes it's 3 adult pigs and 1 baby. But either way, that's going to be plenty of food. And then we're not going to go to the lava pool on top of the mountain, because there's no point in climbing the mountain. It's a waste of time. And we're not going to that lava pool. We're actually running all the way over into this one, because from what I've noticed, you know, trying out all of these, is that if you go in here, it spawns you in perfect line of sight, as you saw in the thumbnail of the bastion. And this is where you definitely need this armor. Let me just show you. Like, if we just, this is what we're going to be doing in the run, up right over here and doing, you know, something like this. And there's only 2 pigs here right now, but on half of the runs, there's a lot more than 2. There, as you can see, there's one right there, one there. And you need the gold armor. And we're going to be running through, build up right here, and there we go. And you are at the gold. And there's no hoglins right here, but hoglins can be a problem. But it's okay. We grab all the gold and then do a normal bastion route, as you'll be able to see. Another thing that I will mention is that there is obsidian to make our portal in this chest. There's only 5. And there is 4 on the other side of the bastion. There's 4 in a chest way down there. But it isn't always worth it, because you can get 5 in this trading hole right here. It didn't happen every time I attempted this, but usually I got 5 obsidian, because it's so much gold in a bridge bastion that it's not so bad. After we get all our ender pearls, all our string for beds, stuff like that, we are going to be using one of those ender pearls right here. And ideally, we would land on this little platform right here. But I think in the attempt, you're going to see we actually overshoot it, and we end up landing right around like here or something. But it doesn't end up mattering. If you throw a pearl this way-ish, you end up landing on the fortress. And sometimes there can be some skeletons right here, some wither skeletons, stuff like that. But if you just throw a pearl there and build up, you will be at the blaze spawner, and then you're all set. And we're going to be using TNT to clear out all this space and make as many blazes spawn as fast as possible. There's another spawner over here, but I never really found a reason to go over to it. We're getting a lot of spawns. That's kind of crazy. But we're going to be doing a pearl over here. I don't know if you can see it, but way down there's a little platform that you can technically reach with a pearl. And I don't know if I hit it in the actual run. I think I just barely miss it. You can reach that. It's really hard. I don't know if I'm gonna hit it right now. No, but believe me, it is possible to reach that. Let me try it one more time. It is possible. I promise. Is that gonna make it? Is that gonna make it? Yeah, okay. So you can make the pearl, and what we're gonna be doing, the reason we're going this way is because if you go right over here, and I believe the coordinates were like 53. Yeah, 53, 171 right here. And we have to be this low in the lava or else we will end up on the surface. Like you saw in the video, the end portal is at like 4 on our Y. So we definitely need to go as low as possible to make sure this puts us right where we want to be. And I have measured this perfectly. It puts us right here, right at the portal. So when I say we're going to be seeing how fast this can be run, we're going to literally see humanly possible, like how fast it is. Like we're making sure we get right into the portal room. And that is going to be it, basically. That is the route that we're doing. And this took me, I think, like 2 hours of attempts to get a time that I thought was good. I was shooting for like sub 15, sub 14, but we ended up getting a lot better than that. So stay tuned for part 2 of this video where we run the seed back. All right, enjoy. All right, rerun number 19. This is the one that worked out. And honestly, I don't know how much better I could have played this seed. Like this is the perfect attempt where things just went right. And I'm really happy you're getting to see this because I was getting really annoyed with this seed, with the way that the TNT works with the iron. Sometimes it would just give me like 2 iron instead of 7. Like it would just be very, very irritating. This took me like an hour and a half of attempts, which isn't that much, but it was more than I wanted to do for this seed. So I just get my TNT here and I blow it up. And thankfully this TNT placement worked out perfectly, where it exposes the iron and bang, and this will give me, I think this gives me 3, and then I have to do 1 more to get me to 7. And what I started doing in these attempts is, instead of placing the TNT on the wall, I put it on the floor, and that gives me a lot of cobblestone, which is what I need to make furnaces and to make tools. So, you know, that's just something you learn from playing a seed 20 times, is you learn the right TNT placements and where to place certain blocks to get it to work. Head out through the back of this temple here, and we're going to swim over and then run over to this gravel and tree spot that I talked about. Throwing out some items on the way, stuff that we're not going to be needing. I don't know why I'm not throwing out the book. Doesn't really make sense. But we got our pressure plate right next to our TNT so that we can blow it up as quick as possible. I was putting it in that spot. I don't know if that's like the most optimum spot to get enough wood, but it worked out. I usually got 5, 6, or 7. This time I got 6, but I did get 7 a few times. So I'm going to make my stone tools, and I'm going to make my 2 furnaces, not just 1 furnace, just so everything, I make sure all of the iron is done. But 4 in 1, and then I put the chest from the temple, and then I put 3 in the other, and I throw my wood in there. And then while this is cooking, I actually spend this time, I got a channeling book. I didn't even notice that. That's funny. I throw out all of my junk while that iron is cooking so that I'm just utilizing all of my possible time to always be doing something. That's one thing that I've learned from speedrunning, is that, like, never just be standing there. Like, make sure you're always doing something. And then what I'm going to do here is, since I took so much damage from the TNT and from falling in the temple, I perfectly line up the time so that if I eat 1 piece of food there, it heals me, which is just perfect. That's just the way the seed ended up like lining up, where once I'm at the pigs is when I need the 4 hunger bars back. So that worked out very, very nicely. Kill the pig. And there's actually something I forgot to do here. There was a few times towards the end of my attempts where I would get a tree here, like blow up another tree for more wood, but I completely forgot to get more wood, and I only have 13, so we're gonna need to hit a 4-bed later, which, I mean, you're seeing this video, obviously you know what happens, but once I enter the nether and notice that, it adds some more suspense to the run, I guess. And like I said, we're gonna be grabbing this gold block. And I actually, oh, this was the run where I missed. There you go, you got it. And we're gonna run back to our crafting table and make the gold helmet, and then break the crafting table and try not to pick up all of our junk. There we go. So this was actually a really good attempt. In my head, I was like calculating when I thought would be a good enter, and I was trying to go for like less than 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Like I thought that was a decent time to go for. So this was a very good attempt. I will be entering in less than 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And I definitely improved as we ran the seed, because at first I could barely get 5 minutes. So I ended up figuring it out and figuring out how to do things as fast as possible. And we will be doing our normal portal here. This was a pretty good enter, so I'm pretty happy with that. Just about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Yep. And just like I said, we spawned right here. And I made sure I had my blocks ready. And you will see how I do this bridge route. And this is why we need a gold helmet, by the way. There is basically no surviving this. And I almost get hit in lava there, but I didn't, which is crazy. Is this... Oh, this is the attempt where I couldn't find the dig up spot. That was kind of weird. So I used way too many blocks there. But it works out fine, and I'm able to grab my gold. And I have to put a block behind me so that this guy doesn't walk up and try to kill me. But we're just grabbing all our gold so we can get as many pearls, as many string, and as many obsidian as possible. There were some attempts where I didn't get enough fire res. Like I wanted to get at least 1 fire res. Honestly, 2, because I'm just gonna kill that guy. I was trying to get the gold block from him, but the lava ended up spreading. I tried to get fire res. I tried to get 2 because then I can pearl over to the fortress without worrying, and I can pearl over to my stronghold coordinates without worrying. But as you can see, that will not be a problem because the trades in this run were pretty crazy. And I punch this hoglin so he doesn't bother me. And I do my little jump there so I can funnel all the piglins into one spot right here. And I learned that you have to throw a lot of gold to make sure you don't get hit. I actually died in this route a good bit because walking over to this dig down spot, I would just get hit a bunch and they would not be looking at the gold. But this route gives you a ridiculous amount of piglins. Throw them all the gold, and then I throw out some of my junk that I will not be needing for the rest of the run. I'm already getting a bunch of string. And then I grab my obsidian. And there's obsidian on the ground too, so I already have 7, so that's when I decide I'm not going to that other chest. I'm just going to grab it right here. And they're already almost done. 16 pearls, or 17 already, and 8 obsidian, which is crazy. So what I'm waiting for here is a little bit more obsidian and a little bit more string, and I'm good to go. We're good on string. Now we just need 2 more obsidian, which I guess, honestly, at this point, we should have went and grabbed the chest, but I was already committed. So we're at 9, and there's the 10th right there, and I have fire res. I have everything I need, and we're just going to leave at 7 minutes, which was my best pace by far. I left at like 7:30, 8 minutes sometimes, but leaving it right at 7 is pretty crazy. And I think I overshoot that pearl. Yeah, I overshoot the pearl, but that's fine. It's not that big a deal. I try to find the right angle to get into the fortress here so that I don't, hurt myself or anything. And we do a perfect little thing to hit the ceiling, and the skeleton is not much of a problem. And just like I said, we're heading over to the spawner. And I actually dropped down there to make sure I didn't get hit because I forgot to put on fire res. That's why I like dodged back down. Get my food. And yeah, there's an argument to be made that I grabbed too much food. But honestly, I'd rather just play it safe than end up dying at the blaze spawner. So, oh well. And this is when we blow up the blaze spawner using our TNT, which is very nice. There were a few attempts that died because there was a zombie piglin on the spawner that got mad at the TNT blowing up and then would just run after me, and I wouldn't be able to kill blazes. So the blaze rates on this run are so stupid. They're ridiculously good. Like, I don't know if it's possible to sub 10 this seed. It probably is with a faster overworld, but if you want to sub 10, you would need to get these blaze rates. Like, I think I go for like maybe 6 for 6 or maybe 6 for 7. Like, I'm leaving pretty soon. Like, I'm already at 5. And that's the 6th. And I can leave right here. Yeah, and I'm gone. Like, that's just it, and I'm gone. And I don't think I make this pearl, which is unfortunate, because I kind of hitched my step a tiny bit. And I think I just missed it by, like, a couple blocks because I end up underneath it, which it sucks, but it's really not much of a time loss. And then I pearl over there, and I missed that pearl, too. So, again, there's an argument that you can sub-10 this seed, but I'm okay with that. I don't think I can sub-10 this seed. And just like I said earlier, all these blocks are going to be coming in handy, so we can bridge over to the proper coordinates of 53, 171, I think it is. Yeah. And I had a couple attempts that were completed. I did get a couple sub 15s, but I wasn't really happy with sub 15 because I knew I could do better. But it was more about the blaze rates than anything. That was the main thing that I was going for. And this will put us right into the portal room. So that is very cool. And I fall into the lava here, which is pretty exciting. But I use my fire res, so I make sure I don't burn because it was on 11 seconds. And I get my 11, and we are entering. I was hoping for sub 11 here with like an insta perch. So that was the goal for sure. Sub 11 would be pretty crazy for me, honestly. With my RSG PB of 1735, that would be pretty crazy, honestly. And this is when I'm like, oh wait, I only have 4 beds. Let's hope I hit it. But I also realized that I have TNT, so it's not that bad if I miss the 4 bed, because I have my axe, I have TNT. Like I can blow up the dragon if I need to. So at this point, that's all I'm thinking about is like, if you go dragon, please go at a good height so that it's easy to hit the 4 bed. And this is what ends up happening. First bed decent, second bed decent, third bed does basically no damage, and last bed's really good, and I have just enough axe hits where I can kill the dragon. And there it is. It's like an 1140, which is, honestly, I'm pretty proud of 1140. Like, that is a really, really solid time. 1139 for this seed. It just shows that I really messed up. And that is gonna do it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this type of video with the analysis of how the run went and doing a rerun of the seed and, you know, showing you the scouting process. And yeah, it took a good amount of time to edit everything together. So if you did enjoy it, please leave a like on the video. I would really, really appreciate it. And subscribe if you feel like it. If you want to see my videos on the day that they come out, just check your subscription feed and the video will be there. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching again, and have a good day. Bye-bye.